project we already draw. Opening the QGis, we will have the option to work on our recent project, so I will open it on here, double click. As you can see, it opens from our last workspace in our project space. And I'll set here the site location. As we were seeing the whole country, we need to zoom in back to the site development, so just zoom to the layer. Our proposed developments here, and right now I'm going to show how to add some different kinds of datasets like new shape files, set the categorized symbols, labels, and another sources online of datasets. In this next example, I'll show you how to produce one Bedrock map. The first step will be going to the data.gov.ai and search for Bedrock. Download the dataset here. For example, this one. You will have several options. But at this time, we will download the shapefile. Just download it, save it in your folder. You can unzip, and all these files will be in this dataset. Okay, so let's add to our project right now. As the dataset already exists, we are going to add it. So this button, let's look for our project here, is here. What we want is shapefiles. As you can see, we have a number of shapefiles, different ones. So this one is a shapefile. Here we have the bedrock outcrops. Let's add it as well. Geological lines to have a complete mapping. So all the shapefiles can be added at once. So let's add and close. As you can see, it covered our proposed development. This is because our shapefile is above our proposed development. So just drag it here, is above again. What we are going to do right now to make it better, we need to classify our symbology, show our symbology. We can come here, symbology, categorized, and set which kind of information will be based on symbology. Just come back here to the attribute table just to check which kind of information we have. This shapefile already have an attribute, a field here called label, which make it easier to set labels and the name of each one. Let's just show how this can work. Properties, categorized. Let's set the symbology based on the labels. The color ramp. Let's choose. Let's keep this way just to show the idea and classify. All these types will be shown like this. The same for the structural symbols. But what happened? This dataset already comes with the symbology file. As you can see, you will have this extension .lyr, which means layer styles. Okay. If we go in here in the dataset, in the shapefile, properties, and go to style, ask it to load a style, let's look at it. We can automatically import the previous or the standardized symbology. Okay. In this case, we have as well the format that QGIS works with for the styles. That LYR is for the ArcGIS map, another kind of uh, applica application. Um, for QGIS will be this extension. It's already set here, QGIS layer settings. Just click on it and open and load and apply. It changed, as you can see. The labels will be the same thing, just set single layers. Let's set for labels. That same idea, always adding a buffer, too thick, 2 points, and apply. Let's see, way better. Okay, these colors are the same the GSI and APA works, so it follows the same standard, so makes the presentation easier to be reading. Okay, the same idea can be followed here to the structural symbols. So properties, style, load style. Well, I want to show another tool, another plugin we can install, because some datasets just come with the uh, layers in the format for the ArcGIS, this format here, LYR. But there's a way we can add it in QGIS with this plugin. Just search for LYR, install, and you will have the plugin to import the layer styles from the ArcGIS format. Okay, so you can just come here in the processing toolbox. You will have the tool right here to convert or import. Okay, that's set here. Symbology, style, load. Let's look where it is. Structural, open, load, apply, and OK. See all this symbology following the same pattern which GSI works here in Ireland. To keep the organization, again, the way I showed before, just select these two datasets, right click, group selected. Let's change the name to Bedrock Geology. Let's improve this presentation. As we have the image in the background, I like to set a slight transparency to this. Keeping this way, just go to the symbology. In the bottom, we will have here layer rendering. Opacity, let's set 70% and see. Maybe we can set a bigger transparency, 60% maybe, so we can see even the image and the classification for the bedrock. Okay, let's save this view as I showed before as well as a theme. Let's say 2 A4 Let's say this is for EAI screening report, Bedrock. Save, and let's go to another layout. Here, we don't need to, uh, if I create a new report, it's okay. It already rendered. The site location is taking a bit while, but it will render. If you note, we don't have symbology here in the legend. What we need to do, just click on the plus sign to add, ask the QGis to only show the visible layers, and select the Bedrock Geology and this one, taking advantage of this problem what just happened. What happened here? It is showing no theme here. Just select your location, follow the map theme, decide the location we prepared before. Wait a bit. Alright, the symbols are here. If you drag this point, you can see our legend. This item is not being shown here in legend because there's no feature in it. But if you just change the scale, let's say to 10,000, it might appear some here and automatically will appear in the legend as well. Yeah, and you see automatically we have the other types of bedrocks here and this symbology appearing here in the lower corner. Okay, let's back, set the 5000 scale. All done. So on this we need to show 7.5. I don't remember this right scale. This processing can take a bit while, but it works. Just change this name. Doesn't make sense keep this way, so let's take these underscores and this here. Done. Again, save and export as an image and wait the processing happens. Here is the result. The image is ready to be incorporated into your report.